OT intern Jess here, just doing some planks, trying to get that positive activity in. Let me show you some more for today.
So before you begin your exercise, one thing I want to talk about was making sure your environment was set up before you began. Good lighting would be ideal, along with keeping the space that you're working out in clutter-free. You don't want to bump into some objects in the middle of your workout. The first exercise we're going to go over is squatting. Squatting is a very essential workout if you think, because how do we get up and down from the couch? How do we get up and down from a toilet? Squatting. So I'll go over the ways to properly squat. First, you want to make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. And when you go to perform your squat, the first thing that's going to happen, I'm standing nice and tall, my hips are going to rotate backwards, and my hands are going to go out in front of me, keeping my chest upright as I go to squat down and up, down and up. To do an adaptation of this, to not go down all the way to depth, which we call below 90 degrees, would be to here, or your comfort zone, and up. There's another adaptation I can show you here. So the adaptation for a squat is using a chair. I'm going to take this dish towel that I have and place it behind my chair to provide that little bit of cushion so it doesn't scrape up my walls. So to perform a chair squat, it's the same process. Feet are shoulder width apart. You're starting off in a nice upright position, and the first thing that you do is you move your hips backwards, take your arms out in front of you, sit, and then stand up. Now, if this is too difficult, you can sit back down, and then upon standing, you can use your arms to help push up and stand up. End with a standing upright position. This completes a full squat. Please try to do 15 squats to see how they feel. Another exercise that I like to do is a push-up. Push-ups are fantastic, and they can be scaled or graded in many different ways. Push-ups work your arms, your core, and even some leg stability that you have to have in order to complete a push-up. So I'll show you a variety of ways to complete a push-up. Here's the first one. You're going to put yourself down in a plank position. You go down, up, down, up. Now if this is too hard, you can go on your knees, crossing your legs, down and up, keeping your core nice and tight as you do it. Another adaptation, if it's too hard to get on the floor, you can do a wall push-up. Start with your arms in front of you so that your elbow is not bent. Position your feet so that they're pointing forwards, and you're going to go down and up, down and up. Another exercise you can complete is a sit-up. If you think about a sit-up, every morning you get out of bed, we kind of do a sit-up in a way. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways to do a sit-up that works for you. The first way to do a sit-up is if your legs are in a butterfly position. You start off up here, you go down, you reach your hands behind your head, and then as you go to sit up, you throw your hands and touch your feet. Another way to do it is if you keep your knees bent and go down and then up. Those are two different ways to do it. I'll show you some other ways as well. Another way to do a sit-up is by putting your feet underneath a nice heavy supportive object like this couch. So what you do is you bring your buttocks a little forward and go backwards and up. Now they do the military style push-ups where you put your hands behind your head, sometimes across your chest. It just depends what you want to do. And touching your knees. A way to adapt this even more is if you can't get that full range of motion and you want your feet underneath something, you can kind of do like a partial sit-up. And that'll still work your abs really well. Go ahead and give it a try. So a little bit of an advanced move is something called a burpee. This gets your cardio center going like crazy, and you'll be short of breath real soon. I'll show you how to do a basic burpee. You start in a standing upright position. You're going to take your hands, throw them down to the ground, doing a push-up. 1, 2, 3. Now after you're done watching that, try to do a timer for 7 minutes and do as many burpees as possible if you're up for that challenge. It's a lot harder than it looks. Give it a try. It's a good exercise to work on these big quad muscles. If you're trying to tone those up, you can do a lunge. Lunges are pretty fun. You take your one foot out in front of the other and just gently kiss that knee to the ground. You can alternate by going like this and kissing the leg to the ground, or you can walk with them. Choice is yours. An adaptation for this though, if you can't go as low,
You can put something in front of you to support yourself and go down. Try to do about 10 of them. And then alternate legs. Pause this video and give it a try.
So now that you know some basic workout moves, let's try to put that all together and marry it so that we can have a nice, efficient workout. This is how this workout's gonna go. You're gonna start with 5 push-ups. It could be on the floor, it could be on the wall, wherever you choose. 10 squats. You're gonna do this for 15 minutes. Now, if you have to squat to the chair, that's fine. Make it so that you can do it and it makes you put a little effort into it where you feel like you worked out. But don't go so easy on yourself that nothing actually ever happened. So it's gonna take some time to learn how to gauge this, but my recommendation is if you're new to working out, you wanna take your time when you're doing these workouts to do the moves efficiently. So if you're squatting, and for instance, if your squats are like this, that's not good form whatsoever. You wanna make sure that you get your arms out in front of you, hips go back, squat down, even if it's only to there, that's enough. When you're doing your push-ups, knees on your toes, on the wall, make sure you're getting that full range of motion and then up. I know the timer's only for a certain amount of time, but that's okay. Make sure you're being efficient because it trains your body how to work out properly. If you have any questions about these videos, please comment in the links below. And then don't forget to like and subscribe.